This is the story history forgot. This is the lost chapter.
You've seen the movies. 300 Spartans, standing shoulder to shoulder, defying an empire. But the real Battle of Thermopylae was not quite the tale of pure heroism Hollywood tells. It was dirtier, bloodier, and far more complicated. Today, we'll look at what the battle really looked like, who fought, how they fought, and what truly happened at that narrow pass in 480 BCE. The Persian Empire under King Xerxes was the largest the world had ever seen, stretching from Egypt to India. When Greece refused to submit, Xerxes decided to crush them once and for all. But Greece wasn't a united country. It was a collection of rival city-states: Athens, Sparta, Thebes, Corinth, often at war with one another. The Persians didn't invade just a nation. They invaded a collection of egos, philosophies, and jealousies barely holding together. And standing in their way was one man, King Leonidas of Sparta. Leonidas brought with him not 300 men, but 300 Spartans chosen specifically, each one a father with a living son. They were accompanied by around 7,000 other Greeks, Thespians, Thebans, Phocians, and others. The Spartans may have been elite, but the other Greek hoplites were no less determined. They wore bronze armor, carried large round shields, the hoplon, and fought in the phalanx formation, shoulder to shoulder, shield overlapping shield, pushing forward like a living wall. To face them, Xerxes brought an army that ancient sources claim numbered over 1 million, though modern historians estimate closer to 100,000 to 200,000. Still, it was an overwhelming force. Thermopylae, the Hot Gates, was a narrow pass between mountain and sea. It was a natural choke point, perfect for negating the Persian advantage in numbers. The path was so tight that only a few men could fight side by side. Leonidas chose it because it forced the Persians into a bottleneck, one where Spartan discipline could overcome sheer numbers. On the first day, Xerxes sent in his Medes, light infantry, archers, and spearmen. They charged into the Greek phalanx and were crushed. Wave after wave fell. The Greeks rotated fresh soldiers in as others tired. Xerxes, furious, unleashed his elite troops, the Immortals. But even they couldn't break through. Their shorter spears and lighter armor made them easy prey in the narrow pass. By nightfall, thousands of Persians lay dead. The Greeks had lost only a handful. But on the second night, a local Greek named Ephialtes betrayed his people. He revealed a secret mountain path that could outflank the Greek defense. Xerxes sent his immortals to circle behind the defenders. When scouts brought word of the betrayal, Leonidas knew the end had come. Leonidas dismissed most of the allied troops. But the 300 Spartans, 700 Thespians, and a few Thebans stayed, not to win, but to delay. They fought to the last man, defending the body of Leonidas even after he fell. Surrounded on all sides, they were showered with arrows until not one Greek remained standing. Herodotus later wrote that the Persians' arrows blocked out the sun. The Spartans replied, "Then we shall fight in the shade." Thermopylae was a defeat, but a symbolic one. The sacrifice of Leonidas and his men bought the Greeks time to regroup and fight again. This time at Salamis and Plataea, where the Persians were finally defeated. It became the story of freedom against tyranny, of courage against impossible odds. The real battle wasn't fought by perfect heroes in slow motion. It was fought by tired, bloodied men in choking heat and chaos. And yet, there stand still echoes through history. This is what the Battle of Thermopylae really looked like.